back to another episode of Ask Landmark. I'm Stephanie, and this is Tom.
Hi.
And today we're going to talk about inflatable characters and mascots. Characters and mascots are things like, animals, people. The difference between a character and a mascot is that characters are general shapes that Landmark or any other company for that matter usually develops, and we're free to sell to the general public. A mascot would be something that is trademarked or copyrighted by a company like the Pillsbury Doughboy or Tony the Tiger, which you need to have the rights to in order to make an inflatable. So when people call up and they're looking for a character or mascot shape, what sort of things do they need to keep in mind?
Well, how large they're going to make it, where is it going to be used, how is it going to be used, and when will it be used?
Okay, so if I'm a store and I have a mascot already, what do I need to do to allow Landmark to make that into an inflatable?
First, send us a copy of what your mascot looks like. If it is a trademarked character, we'll look for style guides to make sure that we replicate it exactly.
Okay, so you're able to match my Pantone colors,
Yep.
And probably my mascot has a personality of sorts. How can I make sure that I am, staying in control of the process while the inflatable is being made?
First off, the drawing illustrations will be approved. Then we go into modeling, which again will be an approved step. And then selection of Pantone colors would be confirmed. We'd produce and then send you a copy of it.
So I would get to see first a concept illustration from Landmark?
Yes.
And then when you have a 3D model, I'll get to see that again?
Yep.
And then once you've completed the inflatable, I will get to final say before it ships?
Right.
Perfect. How might I use a mascot? Let's say I do have one, and I'm not really sure, how to put inflatables into my marketing mix.
Sure. Mobile campaigns would definitely be using mascot inflatables as a location device, as a meet and greet, a photo op, or on retail locations you can put additional signage on to add a special message to the event that you're operating.
What are some things I need to be aware of if I'm going to make my mascot into an inflatable?
Well, first off, discussing the size, if it's going to be practical for you. But most importantly, if it is a registered character or a licensed mascot, it's your property and it's not available for sale to anyone else.
Okay. How do I know, you mentioned the size and whether that would be practical. What is a typical ideal size for an inflatable mascot?
Anywhere between 8 to 15 feet.
Okay. What happens if I wanted one 25 feet? What kind of concerns might there be?
Space and how you'll handle it. In any event, property that you're at or location that you're at, tethering will be an important issue, and we want to make sure that you have the space required to do that.
All right. Inflatable mascots and characters. If you have a mascot, we can create it very large and very visible. If you don't have a mascot, you might want to consider inflatable characters that are already created and ready to use. Till next time, we'll see